The CEO of Minnetonka-based United Healthcare has been shot and killed outside a hotel in New York City.
Hello everyone, and welcome back to another video on our channel, Immortal News. Today we will be presenting a list of famous celebrities who have passed away, with announcements of their passing made in the last 24 hours. As always, we have special tributes, and today's top headline section with an update about renowned actress Nicole Eggert's health. Before we proceed, we kindly ask for your support by giving this video a thumbs up. Let's begin. Thank you.
Obviously, good diet, going to the gym is paramount. I'd be a bad doctor if I told you not to do it, but hey, mixing in some laughter in there, I'm all for it.
Number 7. Dr. Kelly Powers, a renowned physician, surgeon, and media commentator, left a lasting mark on the medical field and public discourse. Born on January 15, 1979 in Boston, Massachusetts, Kelly demonstrated an early passion for science and compassion for others, which propelled her toward a distinguished medical career. Dr. Powers earned her degree from the New York College of Podiatric Medicine, completing her residency at Georgetown and Boston University School of Medicine. Her expertise as a physician and surgeon extended far beyond the operating room, as she became a trusted voice on health-related issues through frequent appearances on Fox News programs like Red Eye and Fox and Friends and Fox Business's The Willis Report. Her ability to blend professional insight with relatable communication endeared her to viewers across the nation. Beyond her career, Kelly was an avid adventurer with a passion for gardening, ballet, horseback riding, and surfing. Her life was a celebration of curiosity, energy, and commitment to well-being. She was deeply devoted to her family, finding her greatest joy in her role as a wife to Stephen Dahl and mother to their son Bennett. In 2020, Kelly was diagnosed with glioblastoma, a devastating form of brain cancer. She faced this battle with courage, grace, and an unwavering commitment to helping others despite her personal struggles. Dr. Powers passed away at the age of 45, surrounded by her loved ones. Her legacy is one of resilience, dedication, and an enduring love for humanity. She leaves behind a grieving yet inspired community, her family, and a legacy of excellence and kindness. Tributes to Dr. Kelly Powers.
Ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Steve Alaimo.
Number 6. Steve Alaimo, a dynamic artist, producer, and television pioneer, made significant contributions to the entertainment industry through music and media. Born on December 6, 1939, in Omaha, Nebraska, he grew up in Rochester, New York, before pursuing his passion for music in Miami during his college years at the University of Miami. Alaimo began his career as the lead singer of the Redcoats, gaining regional recognition with their hit, I Want You to Love Me. Transitioning to a solo career, he released a string of singles, including Every Day I Have to Cry, which charted on Billboard's Hot 100. Known as the artist with the most Hot 100 entries without breaking into the top 40, he turned this unique distinction into an enduring career as a performer and music innovator. In the mid-1960s, Alaimo became the host and co-producer of Dick Clark's Where the Action Is, where he showcased his musical talent and knack for production. Beyond his own music, he thrived as a record producer, collaborating with artists like Sam and Dave and KC and the Sunshine Band. His role in launching TK Records and producing hits like Rock Your Baby cemented his influence on the Miami sound. Alaimo also dabbled in acting, appearing in cult films such as Wild Rebels. Later in life, he founded Vision Records, focusing on fostering Miami's musical talents. Steve Alaimo passed away at the age of 84, leaving behind a legacy of artistic innovation and cultural impact. He is remembered for his contributions to music, television, and the development of iconic hits that defined an era. Tributes to Steve Alaimo. Number 5. Princess Birgitta of Sweden, a cherished member of the Swedish royal family and an advocate for charitable causes, lived a life marked by dignity, compassion, and tradition. Born on January 19, 1937, At Haga Palace in Stockholm, she was the second child of Prince Gustav Adolf, Duke of Västerbotten, and Princess Sibylla of Saxe-Coburg and Gotha. Raised in a historic royal lineage, she developed a lifelong passion for philanthropy and community involvement. Princess Birgitta trained in gymnastics at the Swedish School of Sport and Health Sciences before marrying Prince Johann Georg of Hohenzollern in 1961. Their union, which retained her royal title, was celebrated with both civil and Roman Catholic ceremonies. Together, they had 3 children, Prince Karl, Princess Desiree, and Prince Hubertus, who brought joy and legacy to her life. Deeply committed to helping vulnerable children, Princess Birgitta co-founded the Help Foundation, which works globally to improve the lives of at-risk youth. A keen golfer, she organized the Princess Birgitta Trophy at her home course in Mallorca, reflecting her passion for the sport and her belief in the power of community activities to inspire and unite. Though she separated from her husband in 1990, the princess remained married, residing in Mallorca while Prince Johann Georg lived in Munich until his passing in 2016. Her later years were devoted to supporting various charitable initiatives, enjoying her family, and sharing her unique royal insights, as detailed in her 2022 televised documentary. Princess Birgitta passed away on December 4, 2024, in Mallorca, Spain, at the age of 87. Her legacy as a compassionate royal, a dedicated philanthropist, and a beloved sister of King Carl XVI Gustaf will endure in the hearts of those she touched. Tributes to Princess Birgitta. Number 4. Tony Young, a dedicated footballer and beloved figure in Manchester United's storied history, leaves behind a legacy of commitment, talent, and perseverance. Born on December 24, 1952, in Urmston, England, Tony grew up just miles from Old Trafford, fostering an early passion for the sport that would define his life. Young joined Manchester United as a teenager, making his first team debut at just 17. Known for his versatility and determination, he initially played as a right winger but later adapted to roles in defense, showcasing his team-first mentality. During his 7 years at the club from 1969 to 1976, he made 97 appearances, becoming a key player during a challenging period for United. Notably, Tony was part of the squad that earned promotion to the First Division in 1974, under manager Tommy Docherty, following a surprising relegation. Former teammate Sammy McIlroy remembered him as a quiet yet resolute personality who thrived under pressure and brought toughness to the squad. Tony was the kind of character every team needs and every manager loves, McIlroy said. In 1976, Tony transferred to Charlton Athletic and later joined York City, where he reunited with former United manager Wilf McGuinness. Over his professional career, he made 181 league appearances, leaving a lasting impression at every club he represented. Off the pitch, Tony was known for his loyalty and humility. His quiet demeanor masked a fierce dedication to the sport and a deep love for the Manchester community that raised him. Tony Young passed away at the age of 71. He is remembered not only as a talented footballer, but as a loyal and hard-working teammate who epitomized the spirit of the beautiful game. Tributes to Tony Young. Number 3. Crescenzo d'Amore, a celebrated Italian road cyclist, was a formidable presence in the cycling world, known for his resilience and passion for the sport. Born on April 2, 1979, in Pomigliano d'Arco, Italy, his love for cycling blossomed early, driven by the vibrant cycling culture of his hometown. His natural talent and determination soon marked him as a rising star. D'Amore's breakthrough came in 1997, when he won the UCWAR Junior Road World Championships, setting the stage for a remarkable career. As a professional cyclist, he claimed victories such as Stage 3 of the Vuelta alla Argentina in 2000 and Stage 3 of the Settimana Internazionale di Coppi e Bartali in 2004. Beyond these highlights, he consistently performed in prestigious races, earning top finishes in events like the GP Costa degli Etruschi and the Coppa Bernocchi. Crescenzo was admired not only for his achievements on the bike, but also for his dedication to mentorship and community. After retiring from professional racing, he remained deeply involved in the sport, coaching young cyclists and sharing his experience with aspiring athletes. His humility and generosity endeared him to fans and peers alike. Tragically, Crescenzo d'Amore passed away in a traffic collision in his hometown, Pomigliano d'Arco. He was 45 years old. His untimely death is a significant loss to the cycling community, but his legacy of determination and sportsmanship endures. Crescenzo's life was a testament to the power of passion and perseverance, and his memory will inspire generations of cyclists to come. Tributes to Crescenzo d'Amore. Number 2. John Stephen Cummins, a revered leader in the American Catholic Church, dedicated his life to faith, education, and social justice. Born on March 3, 1928 in Berkeley, California, to Irish immigrant parents, he was deeply influenced by his upbringing and early exposure to community service. Cummins pursued his religious studies at St. Joseph's College Seminary and St. Patrick's Seminary, ultimately earning his Master of Divinity degree in 1953. Ordained as a priest that same year, Cummins began his ministry at Mission Dolores Basilica in San Francisco. He later served as chaplain at San Francisco State University and Mills College, combining pastoral care with his passion for education. His career advanced rapidly. He became the Diocese of Oakland's chancellor in 1962, where he played pivotal roles in social justice initiatives and ecumenical outreach. In 1974, Pope Paul VI appointed Cummins as Auxiliary Bishop of Sacramento, and just 3 years later, he became the second Bishop of Oakland. During his tenure, he prioritized immigration, refugee services, and ecumenical dialogue. He chaired several key committees of the United States Conference of Catholic Bishops, fostering collaboration and advocacy on issues like liturgy and migration. A staunch advocate for Vatican II reforms, Cummins published Vatican II, Berkeley and Beyond in 2016, reflecting his commitment to progressive change within the Church. Beyond his ecclesiastical duties, he co-founded the John S. Cummins Catholic Institute at St. Mary's College to promote cultural and theological dialogue. Bishop Cummins retired in 2003, but remained active in community and educational efforts. He passed away in Oakland at the age of 96. His legacy of compassion, intellectual engagement, and tireless service continues to inspire clergy and laity alike. Tributes to John Stephen Cummins. What's trending on the internet? News 1. The entertainment world is mourning the loss of Scott L. Schwartz, a towering figure in Hollywood best known for his role as the formidable bruiser in Ocean's 11 and its sequels. Schwartz passed away on December 3rd at the age of 65 due to congestive heart failure, his family confirmed. Standing at an imposing 6 feet 10 inches, Schwartz was a memorable presence in the Ocean's trilogy, alongside George Clooney, Brad Pitt, and Matt Damon. Clooney paid tribute, saying, "Scott was a gentle soul and a joy to work with. He brought strength and heart to every role, and he'll be dearly missed." Schwartz's career extended beyond acting, with credits in films like The Scorpion King and Spider-Man, and appearances on television shows including Castle and Starsky and Hutch. He also worked as a professional wrestler for over 2 decades before retiring in 1999, later describing his dual careers as a dream come true. Off-screen, Schwartz was known for his philanthropic efforts, particularly his visits to children's hospitals where he brought joy to young cancer patients. His family released a heartfelt statement, calling him a loving, larger-than-life figure who never stopped giving back. House of Cards actor Rick Zahn remembered him as a dear friend with an enormous heart, adding, "Scott lived life with passion and made a lasting impact on everyone he met." Schwartz leaves behind his wife, Misty, and their 2 children, Angela and Adam, as his legacy of kindness and strength continues to inspire. News 2. Brian Thompson, CEO of United Healthcare, tragically lost his life in a targeted shooting in New York City on the morning of December 4, 2024. Thompson, 50, was walking toward the New York Hilton Midtown Hotel for an annual investors meeting when he was fatally shot by an unidentified assailant. Authorities described the attack as premeditated, with the shooter fleeing the scene on an electric city bike. Thompson's distinguished career began after earning his degree from the University of Iowa in 1997. He initially worked with PricewaterhouseCoopers before joining United Health Group in 2004. Rising through the ranks, he took the helm as CEO of United Healthcare in 2021, overseeing one of the largest health insurance providers in the country. A devoted husband and father of two, Thompson resided with his family in Maple Grove, Minnesota. Friends and colleagues remembered him as a visionary leader whose work in healthcare made a profound impact on millions of lives. Mayor Eric Adams and the NYPD have emphasized their commitment to finding those responsible. This is not just a loss for his family and colleagues, but for the many communities touched by his work, Adams stated. Thompson's death has sent shockwaves through the business and healthcare sectors. Tributes have poured in, highlighting his dedication to innovation and service. As investigations continue, his legacy is being honored by those who knew him best, underscoring his contributions to a better healthcare system. News 3. Actress Marcela Alcazar Rodriguez, known for her roles in Hollywood and Mexican cinema, has passed away at the age of 39 while attending a spiritual retreat in Mexico. The actress reportedly participated in a ritual involving a traditional cleansing potion, which dates back to Inca traditions and is believed by some to purify the body and mind. However, the practice is not without risks, and authorities are investigating her sudden passing. Marcela was widely admired for her talent and versatility, having starred in both indie hits like Nulo and larger Mexican productions. She was celebrated for her dedication to her craft and her vibrant energy both on and off screen. Producers from Mapache Films, with whom Marcela collaborated frequently, expressed their condolences, saying, "Marcela brought light and passion to every project she touched. Her absence is deeply felt." The spiritual retreat has come under scrutiny, with officials working to understand the circumstances surrounding her death. Investigators are also searching for the leader of the retreat, who reportedly left the scene. Despite the tragic loss, Marcela's legacy continues to inspire. Friends and colleagues remember her as a kind and dedicated artist who made a lasting impact on the film industry. Tributes have poured in from fans and collaborators, celebrating her life and achievements. Marcela leaves behind a lasting legacy, cherished by those who had the privilege to work with her and enjoy her talent. News 4. A 9-year-old boy in Florida has captured hearts by turning a simple lemonade stand into a mission of compassion. Charlie Alsup, moved by the tragic death of Deputy Ignacio Dan Diaz in a Palm Beach County crash, set up the stand to raise tuition money for one of the late officer's children. Charlie's mother, Christina, shared that the idea was entirely his. "He asked me if there was a way we could raise money to try to help the family," she explained. Together, they came up with a lemonade and cookie stand, a small but heartfelt effort to provide comfort during the family's difficult time. The community response was overwhelming. Charlie's stand raised enough money to cover several months of tuition, and donations of electronics for the family further amplified the impact of his act of kindness. "We're trying to pay off as much of their tuition as possible so they have one less thing to worry about," Christina said. Deputy Diaz tragically passed away following a crash on November 21st that also claimed the lives of 2 other deputies, Corporal Luis Paez and DS Butch Waller. The Palm Beach County Sheriff's Office described Diaz as a dedicated hero who served his community selflessly. Charlie's initiative demonstrates the power of empathy and the profound impact even a young child can have. His story continues to inspire, proving that a small gesture can make a world of difference. News 5. Authorities in Pennsylvania are searching for 64-year-old Elizabeth Pollard, who is believed to have fallen into a giant sinkhole while looking for her cat, Pepper. The incident occurred on Monday, December 2nd, near Unity Township, where Pollard vanished after parking her car to search for the family pet. Her 5-year-old granddaughter, who was left safely in the vehicle, reported waking up alone and said Pollard had not returned. The sinkhole, thought to have opened above a long-closed coal mine, was discovered near the parked vehicle. Authorities, including Pennsylvania State Police and the Bureau of Mine Safety, have been working tirelessly to locate Pollard. Rescue crews are using excavation equipment and cameras to search the depths of the sinkhole, which varies in size and depth. A shoe, believed to belong to Pollard, was found approximately 30 feet below the surface, giving rescue teams a lead on where to focus their efforts. Officials remain cautiously optimistic, noting that underground conditions could provide warmth, offering hope that Pollard may still be alive. Fire Chief John Bacha emphasized, "We are pretty confident we are in the right place," and assured the community that efforts to locate Pollard would not cease. Authorities are also investigating whether the sinkhole was caused by historic mine subsidence. Pollard's family is urging the community to keep her in their thoughts and prayers as rescue operations continue. Pepper, the missing cat, has not yet been found. News 6. Nicole Eggert is embracing hope and positivity as she continues her battle against breast cancer. The Baywatch alum, 52, shared an update during her appearance at the Hollywood Christmas parade supporting Marine Toys for Tots, revealing her readiness for the next phase of her treatment. "I'm feeling really well," she said. "I'm gearing up for radiation and some surgeries, but spiritually and physically, I feel good." Diagnosed with stage 2 cribriform carcinoma breast cancer in early 2023, Eggert's journey began after a self-exam revealed a lump. Following extensive testing, her positive diagnosis led to aggressive treatment, which over the summer resulted in a full and complete response. Eggert has chosen to share her story publicly to inspire and connect with others. "By being open, I think I'm helping people who don't talk about it," she said. "It gives everyone a platform to share their experiences, learn from each other, and build a supportive community." Her resilience is bolstered by the unwavering support of friends like Alyssa Milano and her daughters, Delynn, 26, and Keegan, 13. "Time can slip away, and this experience has been a reminder to stay connected with loved ones," she added. Looking ahead, Eggert is optimistic. "I hope to continue fighting successfully and to keep finding happiness," she said, encouraging others to cherish their time. The Hollywood Christmas Parade, featuring Eggert, airs December 14th on the CW. News 7. Queen Camilla is on the mend after battling a mild case of pneumonia, Buckingham Palace confirmed this week. The 77-year-old royal, who had initially been diagnosed with a chest infection, is said to be recovering well and was in high spirits as she returned to limited engagements. The illness, which followed a long-haul trip to Australia and Samoa, prompted Camilla to scale back her schedule throughout November, including missing several public appearances such as the Remembrance Sunday events. However, she avoided hospitalization and resumed light duties earlier this month. On December 3rd, Queen Camilla joined King Charles and visiting dignitaries from Qatar for a private lunch at Buckingham Palace. Looking radiant in a navy blue coat, Camilla warmly greeted guests and assured them of her improving health. While she refrained from attending outdoor events during the Qatari state visit due to lingering fatigue, her presence at the luncheon was a welcome sight. Princess Kate Middleton also played a central role in welcoming the Qatari emir and his wife, participating in a ceremonial parade and a carriage procession to the palace. The visit will continue with a state banquet, tours of the Houses of Parliament, and meetings with Prime Minister Keir Starmer. The royal family has faced a challenging year health-wise, but their resilience shines through. Queen Camilla's recovery is a hopeful note, and the palace remains optimistic as they prepare for cherished holiday traditions, including Kate's Christmas carol service at Westminster Abbey. News 8. Authorities in Bloomington, Minnesota, have provided clarity on a widely discussed claim regarding a supposed recording of O.J. Simpson confessing to the 1994 deaths of Nicole Brown Simpson and Ronald Goldman. Despite the sensational allegations, investigators announced that no such evidence was found on media collected during a 2022 investigation. This update stems from a prior case involving Iraq Avelli, who claimed to be a former bodyguard for Simpson. During his arrest in Bloomington, law enforcement seized thumb drives that Avelli later alleged contained sensitive recordings. Following a thorough forensic review, Bloomington police confirmed that none of the materials contained information of value to Los Angeles authorities, closing that chapter of speculation. While the case has captivated public attention for decades, the Bloomington Police Department emphasized their commitment to due diligence and transparency in their investigation. We take all claims seriously, and our findings reflect a complete and careful review, a spokesperson said. O.J. Simpson, who passed away in April 2024 at the age of 76, remained a controversial figure for much of his life. The latest developments underscore the ongoing complexity surrounding one of the most famous legal sagas in American history. Law enforcement officials expressed hope that this update would provide clarity while allowing them to focus on community safety and future initiatives. The department's swift response and detailed analysis reflect their dedication to maintaining public trust and accountability. Number 1. Cornelius Baker was a transformative leader in public health and HIV/AIDS advocacy, whose efforts significantly shaped care and awareness during the height of the AIDS epidemic. Born on September 30, 1961, in Sodus, New York, he spent his formative years under the guidance of his grandmother in Apopka, Florida, and later his mother in Syracuse, New York. His early exposure to social work and community service through his family laid the foundation for a lifelong dedication to advocacy. Baker graduated from Eisenhower College in 1983, majoring in comparative literature with a focus on theater. Early in his career, he served as arts editor for Washington City Paper while becoming actively involved in minority movements. His transition to public health began with a role as policy director at the National Association of People with AIDS, where he championed National HIV Testing Day to promote testing as routine health care. Rising to executive director, he addressed stigma and expanded care accessibility. As executive director of the Whitman Walker Clinic, Baker managed financial challenges while broadening services for underserved communities. His global impact grew through roles with the U.S. Department of State and PEPFAR, contributing to worldwide HIV/AIDS relief efforts. He also lent his expertise to the National Institutes of Health, Broadway Cares or Equity Fights AIDS, and the Elizabeth Taylor AIDS Foundation. Diagnosed as HIV positive in the epidemic's early years, Baker exemplified resilience and hope. His 20-year partnership with Gregory Nevins, a senior counsel at Lambda Legal, highlighted his deep personal connections and advocacy for minority rights. Baker passed away at the age of 63 in Washington, D.C., from hypertensive atherosclerotic cardiovascular disease. His legacy as a compassionate advocate, strategist, and visionary continues to inspire progress in public health and social justice. Tributes to A. Cornelius Baker. Debbie Nelson, the mother of renowned rapper Eminem, was a multifaceted individual who navigated the complexities of family, fame, and personal resilience